I am here to tell you, just as much as I'm telling you that Jesus is coming back soon, judgment is coming soon. Judgment's coming soon. And it starts at the house of God. It starts with us. It starts with us. Examine yourselves, because your God and your King, your Lord of Lords and King of Kings, your Savior is coming back. And he's coming waiting for a bride that is polished and white, shining brightly. He wants to see his bride. He is coming back. I want you to think on the feeble carrying the feeble. I want you to think of the young folks. That's why we're going to have this youth service. We got to get them in, people. And the sad part is, you got to fight against the drugs. I'm just going to tell it. The rock and roll. The unmarried sex. I'm saying it nicely. The alcohol. The broken homes. We've got to fight through all this mess so we can try to get them cleaned up so God can get them cleaned up. I'm going to do this the best way I can tell you. Judgment is coming. Jesus is coming. Your promises are coming. I promise you they're coming. But with the judgment, we're going to be on our knees. Every knee's going to bow. Every tongue's going to confess that he is Lord. I know people out there, oh, you just I'm telling you, he is coming back. He is coming back. How much do you love him? Would you die for him? Can I say something? I would die for her. I would die for you, Jack, any one of you. I'd die for you. You know that. I'd die for him. Somebody's got to stay on this thing. He's the pastor. He's the head shepherd. I would die for him if I had to. I've lived a long life. It's like I told her one time, you didn't realize how much money that's been put into me to keep me alive? Seriously. Oh, I'm not joking. This is still... It's kept me alive so I can be truly alive. You got to go through things in life. I know what you told us what you're going to go through, and I know it's going to hurt. Just as you know it's going to hurt. But I have gone through medical things, not only to know what it feels like, but to help other people out. We've got a older lady that sits in the one room by herself. She constantly cries out. And it's like I told the one lady that was taking care of me. I said, I don't mean this wrongly. But he said, I would like to go over there sometimes and just lay my hands on her and just pray for her. She's a needful little thing. But I'm telling you, if I could get a hold of her, I'm telling you. But if we can't get a hold of people, if we can't get a hold of the people, if we can't get a hold of our kids, if we can't get a hold of our grandkids, if we can't get a hold of our family, if we can't get a hold of our aunts and our uncles, our sisters and our brothers, our friends and our family, if we can't get a total stranger, if we can't get a hold of them, if we can't get a hold of them, and God tells you to do something, or you just see them, I understand why Christ died for us. I really, truly do. Because you start looking at people the way he looks at people, and you see that there's a person going to hell. There's a person that's going to not make it. There's a person that's dying of a disease. And I won't be nice about this. There's vomiting their guts up. There's people that need God. Here's a filling station right here. Here's a filling station right here. Doors wide open. I've seen it in a lot of churches lately. Down south, up here. Don't believe me? Look out the door. This is what's going on outside right now. I'm almost done, guys. This is what's going on in the world. They have no idea. They have no idea. Maybe phone. We're all guilty of this. Most of us. We get our phones out. I was not even watching where we're going. We're so entrenched. I said it right. We're so entrenched in these things. We are so entrenched in these things. Thank you. We are so entrenched in other things other than God Himself. I'm not saying you can't do other things. That's not what I'm saying. But if it takes the place of your God, if it takes the place of Jesus, if it takes the place of coming to church, if football takes, I'm going to say, if football takes the place of God, if basketball takes the place of God, if baseball takes the place of God, if watching television takes the place of God where you can't come to church, just like the people carrying the people, it's the blind leading the blind into the ditch. If I can't have Christ, I feel like I know how Paul felt. I'm beginning to see how Paul felt. If I can't have Christ, if I can't have Him, what am I going to do? And if the righteous be scarcely saved, where does the sinner and the ungodly appear?